Hi Leo, welcome to your April reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, you can keep it in your back pocket or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of April. See what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are interested, you can check out my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, let's get right into this reading. We're going to start off with some affirmations. We actually have a card flipping out, passion and power coming right out. Okay, affirmations. Wow, okay, you got a lot to say. Passion and power, as well as change for the future. I think Gemini had this card come out, pretty sure. Can't really remember now. In one ear, out the other. It doesn't stick with me. So, passion and power is the first affirmation we have come out. Feel the passion. Magic happens when you do what you love. Your reward is joy, well-being, and love of life. Affirmation, I am passionate. As well as change for the future. Stand firm and challenge past events in your life. The belief you need to work hard to achieve is no longer relevant. Let go and you'll be rewarded in the most unexpected way. Affirmation, I am strong. So it's time for you guys to step into your power this month. It's time for you guys to use your strength, use that power, use that inspiration, and use it towards something good. Magic is all around us. It just requires you to actually look around and acknowledge it. Like, for example, you could focus on the negatives. You could focus on what's going on in your day-to-day life and what sucks and what you hate and what you dislike. And you could go on and on and on and on about that. But you just recognize that you're going to attract more of that, because when you're on that frequency, you're bringing more of that in. When you start focusing on the beauty around you, on the magic around you, when you look around, you step outside in nature and you just look at how, you know, despite all the bullshit going on in your life and even on a world scale, right? Because there's a lot of shit going on. There's lots of stressful things. We can choose to focus on it and direct our energy towards it and feed into it and get stuck in that loop, that cycle, right? And then feel drained and feel like shit. Or we can, you know, have a moderation of how much we allow in our lives that maybe feed into our imbalances, and we focus on the more positive things. And it doesn't mean ignore and pretend it's not there, right? Recognize it, see it for what it is, but try not to feed into that stuff, because it really does affect us, okay? Try to stay positive, focus on the things that light up your soul, that inspire you, that bring you this excitement, like this childlike energy. And when you do what you love, your reward is joy, fulfillment, and, you know, the belief you need to work hard to achieve, it's no longer relevant. It's more about working smarter, not harder, right? So using your skills, your talents to your benefit, and let go of the expectation. There's changes in the near future, and these changes will bring love of life. You guys may need to spend some time alone just to be with yourself and your thoughts and just process whatever might be going on. Feel it, let it go. Instead of ignoring certain feelings that are coming up, feel it, recognize it, accept it, let it go. And let's do it as many times as you need. With change for the future, this requires your determination as well as your focus, right? You need to stay focused on your goal. And you also have to have the things in your day-to-day life that support you to achieve this goal. If you don't put in the effort, you're not going to go anywhere. If you just sit, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to have to get up and actually put in the work. And that goes for manifesting, right? We can think about it all we want, but if we don't actually follow through with action, nothing's going to happen. We have to meet it halfway. And when you believe, you receive, okay? So yeah, get into your thoughts, get into your intuition, right? I think I've been saying that for such a long time for you guys. It's just been a theme. It's like get into some sort of meditation routine. So that you can hear your thoughts clearly and, you know, calm the mind, especially if things have been a little bit stressful or a little bit overwhelming, or maybe you've been feeding into too much social media recently, or just, you know, it's been a lot. Know when to put your phone down or step away from the things that aren't good for you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, right? And focus on things that inspire you and make you feel passionate and powerful, right? So definitely that's kind of like recommended for you. Affirmation, I am passionate. Affirmation, I am strong. Okay, let's get some animal oracle messages for you guys for April 2021. Any animal oracle messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021? Any affirmations for, oh, not affirmations, animal oracle messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021? What do you have here? The cheetah. Animal oracle messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. And the stingray. So you have a decision in the near future, or currently, or sometime in the month of April. You have a decision between the old and the new. You have a decision to continue on the path that you've been on for quite some time. Stay where you are comfortable. Stay where you are most comfortable. And, you know, if that's where you're at and that's what makes you happy and you're fulfilled with what you're doing, cool. If you aren't happy, and if there are areas in your life that you feel are lacking, ask yourself, what can I do to change that? What adjustments do I need to make in my personal life in order to feel more fulfilled? Does that mean I have to leave behind this relationship, that job, this whatever, fill in the blanks? Yeah, you might. And it might be terrifying, it might be scary. Or if you want, you can stay there but be miserable. It's completely up to you. But you have a decision between the old and comfortable versus the new, the unknown and scary territory. But scary doesn't mean it's bad. It's just, it's something you don't know. It's that saying, better the devil that you know than the devil you don't know. Well, is it better? Well, you're gonna have to ask yourself that. But get clear with your intentions. What do you want for yourself? Where do you want to be? And that's an open-ended question. It could be where you want to be tomorrow. It could be where you want to be a week from now, a year from now, or just, you know, if you want to stay in the present, stay in the present. Or I just want to feel peaceful, or like whatever that you want. Just get clear with your intentions, and then shoot for it. Cheetah. Be confident. Once you make your mind up, once you decide where you're going, where you're headed, you're supported. You are on the right path. And to believe in yourself and know that you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to, because you have the passion, the willpower, and you can make anything happen. So how bad do you want it? You have a lot of fire coming out in this spread. Well, a little bit of fire, water, a little earth, okay? But yeah, there's like this momentum that you have with the horse and change for the future, and then cheetah, right? There's like this momentum, but you might be met at a crossroad. Like, are you sure you want to continue? If so, click yes, you know? And so maybe this decision could be a bit difficult, as there might be other influences that affect this decision, or this decision may affect others involved in your life, or your friends or family or your partner, something like that, right? So maybe that's why you might feel a little bit stuck. We'll see. When we pull some tarot messages, we'll see if we get any context regarding like a decision coming up. But if you do have a decision coming up, best thing to do is pull away, have some time alone to be with your thoughts and just process and allow whatever to come up and feel it, recognize it, let it go. Do it as many times as you need, but clear your mind, because when your mind is all over the place, making a decision is not recommended. It's like, if your thoughts are all over the place, it's probably best you just hold off and wait until your mind is more clear, because, yeah, okay. Get me? So let's pull some tarot messages and see what's going on for you guys in April 2021. What's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the month of April? Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. What's going on? Any messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April? Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April. we have the moon. Yeah, so there's that unknown territory. You've never been there before. You're scared. What if this? What if that? All your worst fears coming up. Facing the unknown. And needing to feel your way through the situation. And as you move forward, you're definitely needing to take your intuition into consideration, okay? Because your intuition will guide you, but you just have to pay attention, right? And to take it step by step. There's no rush, move at your own pace, and things will be illuminated as you walk this path, okay? So let's just see what else needs to come out. But this is Piscean, as well as Cancerian energy. Messages for Leo, summonizing Venus in April 2021. King of Swords, there's you needing to get clear with your intentions on what it is that you do want. It also does talk about using your strategy as you make a decision, like getting clear, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, knowing exactly what you want, down to like the nitty-gritty details. When you're manifesting, it's best you be as specific as you can. If you're way too general, one, universe isn't going to know what it is that you want. Two, they might just give you something that's kind of, sort of like what you wish for, but not exactly. You got to be specific. When you are trying to manifest something, oh, I want a job, I want a relationship, be specific with what it is that you want. Because you could get a job, but it might not be the job that you hoped and wished for. You could get into a relationship, but it might not be the healthiest because you didn't really specify and you just settled for less, right? You get clear with your intentions about what you envision your future to look like, about what you want for yourself. Otherwise, it's open-ended and it's not clear. So, just my 2 cents for y'all. Any messages for Leo, summonizing Venus? Thank you. Ooh, the Devil coming out. Okay. And the Hangman. Piscean energy coming out twice. We also have Capricorn. At the bottom of the deck, the 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So there's currently a situation in your life, could be within a partnership or some sort of foundation. Even for some, this could be co-parenting or something. It's... Sorry, there's like a fuzz in my mouth from my hoodie. There's something in your life that is not healthy. There is either some sort of drama or conflict, and you're just wanting peace. You're wanting peace because it's just been affecting you mentally and even physically for some of you. It's just been like added stress. And you're needing to care for yourself first. There's a lot going on in the month of April, and you're trying really hard to focus on what it is that you do want, but there's things going on in your relationships, in your home life, in your career, in some sort of aspect, and that's like steering you away and distracting you, or like you're trying so hard to focus on this path and focus on the future and stay positive, but then there's something, this devil over here, some sort of drama over here, some sort of burden, some sort of stress. It just keeps you falling back into old routines, right? And so with change for the future, remember it did say stand firm and challenge past events in your life. And so it's like you guys are needing to stand your ground and like push through that discomfort. I mean, it could be relating again to this decision. Some of you may have a decision to possibly leave something behind, right? Maybe it's been really difficult to. You feel stuck towards something. You feel tied towards someone or a person or a situation, and you feel like it doesn't matter what you do, you're just stuck and that's it. So, oh well, I guess I'll just surrender. It is what it is. What if I told you that there's a way out of this? I'm just saying. Right now you're feeling a bit burdened, stressed. You have a lot on your plate, a lot of baggage that you've been carrying. And then, of course, with this 5 of Wands, this drama, or this is just added conflict. For some, this could be internal, like just things going on, this little mental battle that you've been having going on within you. But I do feel like there's also external influences that are making this decision more difficult. You're trying to heal, but again, it's just, or you're trying to heal, you're trying to, again, stay positive and all those things I was saying, but it's like there's still something that steers you back into old patterns or old ways, and it's just like, it's a difficult battle to fight. It is possible to push through and get to a really stable place in your life with the 4 of Wands. This is a really good card. It talks about celebration and stability, but it also tells me that there's a lot of work that's required here. But a cycle's closing. That's a fact with the Ten of Wands. Tens talk about completion of cycles. So kind of like that one last push. But yeah, it's like you're trying to just reach this place in your life where you feel at peace and free and nothing no longer holding you back, but there's still like a struggle. And so it's requiring you to change your perspective here with the Hangman. It requires you to look at things differently, changing your mindset or being open to other points of views. Because there's something that has been holding you back. Whether this is a mindset, whether this is something within your environment, a person, a relationship, substances, whatever the case might be, it's different for everybody. But it's like you're needing to gather up the courage, the strength to stand up to whatever this is, King of Swords. And as you stand up to whatever this devil energy is, it's scary, it's uncomfortable. You know, what happens when I do that? What if this? What if that? Those fears come up. But when you do that, that's what changes everything. Okay, so we're gonna clarify a bit and see what's happening. Let's look into the devil first. Tell me about the devil for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Actually, oops. No, it's okay. I was gonna read the affirmations at the bottom of the cards, but I'll read them after, or like after this. Tell me about the devil for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. Tell me the devil. Tell me the devil for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in April 2021. The Hierophant. So for some, this is a commitment or a marriage or something that you've obviously invested a lot of time and energy into. But something about this has gone sour or down the shitter. We have the King of Wands come out as well. Queen of Swords reversed by the devil for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the Magician. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and Page of Swords, and Ten of Cups. So this could be within a home situation or a relationship or someone maybe you're even related to, something like that. It's looking like you're trying to go inward to get clarity on how you can break free from something. So this is you guys pulling away, spending some time alone to go inward, to get some answers, get some clarity, because the answer does reside within you, right? So this is you guys just kind of retracting, pulling away, going in hermit mode. Some of you may have Virgo in your chart to get clarity. Ace of Swords, even Page of Swords, some sort of breakthrough, mental breakthrough. I'm like, okay, how am I moving away from this? How can I move forward? Right, you're trying to come up with some sort of plan about this unhealthy situation. Now, this situation, you've already invested a lot of time and energy into this, but I feel, to be honest, the King of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Magician, I feel like this is one person. Some of you are dealing with a mass manipulator. That's what I heard in my head. A mass manipulator. This is what let me set this here. I'm like running out of space on here. It's like you're trying to break away from something, right? But there's something that just is like the devil, right? So they want to lure you back in. Oh, come on, Leo. Don't you think that'd be fun? Right? We have the King of Wands, Queen of Swords reverse, and the Magician. I feel like this is someone who can be extremely manipulative, but also a bad influence if you let them, you know, whisper in your ear and be like, hey, let's go do this. Like, you know, like, I feel like this person has a lot of, like, determination, too. Like, they have, like, they don't quit. They don't just give up. And even when you say no, they're like, oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right? And it's tempting. That's why it's clarifying the devil. It's tempting. And it's like you're trying to break free from this devil because it's been holding you back. And you've allowed it for such a long time. But now it's like, how do I break free from this? And so this is you guys retracting, pulling away your energy to get clear on how will you move forward. Because some of you are like connected with this person, or like you can't just separate from this person. It's not as easy as it seems, right? But anyways, we do have a pair, King to the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is in the reverse, so you guys are no longer on the same page. And I feel like this person has bad intentions, not gonna lie. Okay, you could be connecting with a Taurus as well. We have Libra energy as well. Okay, but yeah, so you guys are trying to get clarity on how can I break away from this? How can I distance myself or set up some certain boundaries? Like, how can I break free from this? Because currently I feel stuck, like there's no way out. So let's see. Hangman, maybe this is relating to you guys gaining that new perspective. Like, let's see. Tell me the Hangman for Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus. I was gonna say Pisces. Try the Hangman for Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus until 2021. Try the Hangman for Leo. Thank you. Ace of Cups and 10 of Wands in the reverse. This fell on top of the moon, so we have 10 of Wands coming out twice. Let's get a couple more for the Hangman. Thank you. Judgment reversed with the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Wow. So we have the cards that came out at the bottom of the deck earlier. 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. Now we have them in the reverse. This is the Hangman. So you're literally trying to free yourself from whatever this conflict, whatever this drama, whatever this stress is, this extra load that you've been carrying for such a long time. You're trying to find a way out. Did I check the bottom? Oh, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles. There again, with that foundation, with that home kind of situation. Or again, ow, this chair kind of hurts right now. I don't know why that kind of hurt my leg for a second. Almost feels like a bruise. Sorry, off topic, I know. Wow, we had the 5 and 10. We have the 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and then we have 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. 5s and 10s, and 5s are really significant for change. So this is obviously about some sort of relationship here, Ace of Cups, that you're reflecting on, that you're trying to get a new perspective on. How can I free myself from this? How can I get away from this? And you are finding a solution here. 10 of Wands reversed with the 5 of Wands reversed. So you're finding the solution to letting go of these burdens, of this stress. This is just so unnecessary to keep in your life. And I think you guys are recognizing that and realizing something here needs to change. And I'm needing to let something go. For my own sake. Something about this has just been draining. Okay, we have Judgment in the reverse. So I don't think you're interested in trying to rekindle this or give this a second chance or a second go around. Like you're wanting it over and done with. You're just trying to lay it to rest here, right? You don't want to revive this or bring this back from the dead, and you don't want this to come back 5 months from now, a year from now, of this person trying to rekindle. Like you're trying to just completely cut the tie from whatever this is. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and in this card he is walking away. We also have the 6 of Wands in the reverse and the 10 of Pentacles. What are you walking away from? You're walking away from a situation, home, relationship, some sort of foundation that you've obviously built. Kind of, again, ties back into that Hierophant energy. You've invested a lot of time into this situation. You have. But it's just not working anymore. And with that 6 of Wands in the reverse, something's telling me obviously this was not successful. This maybe even feels like a loss of energy, a loss of time, money wasted. Now, no, it's not a waste. I know it may feel like it, and I know it sucks, and it's annoying, and it's frustrating, and it's sad, and it's painful, and it's, you know, all these different emotions, and your feelings are completely valid. But just remember that this may steer you in a direction that you don't expect, but it's actually better than you ever wished or hoped for. So you may not see it right now, and I completely get that, but this might actually be like a blessing in disguise. Well, it usually is, right? And I feel like once you walk away, or once you leave this situation behind, this relationship, this connection of some sort, you're gonna feel so much more at peace and more blissful, because you won't have this toxic thing constantly draining you or eating away at you, you know? Okay. To be honest, I don't want to look into the 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands, okay? It's just simple as just unnecessary conflict, drama, stress, and you're over it. You just want peace in your life, and you will get there. So King of Swords, I think this is you guys standing up for yourself and making this decision to no longer put up with this crap. I have the King of Swords for Leo, Summonizing Venus. This is Aquarius energy. Try the King of Swords for Leo, Summonizing Venus in April. We have the Ten of Cups. King of Swords for Leo, Summonizing Venus, April 2021. Four of Wands. Wow. Nine of Wands reversed. We have a lot of fire in this reading, and Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Cups at the bottom, Knight of Swords, the Fool. So you do have many options in the near future, or moving forward. You have many options as to which direction you could go down. And you do have something new starting, right? Relating to this change for the future. Okay? And the Stingray, the decision between the old versus the new. And it's looking like you are, once you make up your mind on what it is that you do want, again, kind of what I was saying earlier with that King of Swords, getting clear and specifying and being as specific as you can as you're manifesting, that will help you. And when your intentions are clear, then, you know, it'll just work out much more smoother and more fulfilling, and that's kind of what it's looking like. Now at the bottom, no, that was at the bottom, my bad. Now the cards that came out clarifying the King of Swords, what you do want is a happy home, happy life, happy wife kind of situation. You don't want the stress, you don't want the drama. Obviously there's going to be ups and downs in every relationship, in every home, in every foundation, but that's okay as long as it's not toxic like this devil, right? That's just restricting your growth and holding you back and just extremely unhealthy for both sides. You're wanting something that's just balanced, equal give and take, someone or multiple people, or just a foundation that will be there through the thick and thin, and just like this unconditional kind of love. And so as you're recognizing what it is that you do want, right? We have the Four of Wands coming out twice now, double confirmation, stability and commitment, but also independence as well. So like having independence within a connection. So some of you maybe were dealing with someone who was codependent, I'm just saying, right? And you want your independence. And some of you could have been reliant on someone regarding finances, or vice versa. Someone maybe is reliant on you for finances. Anyways, it's just like, you're getting clear with what it is that you do want. You want the foundation, you want the commitment, you want the partnership if this is regarding a relationship, but you also want the independence and having your own individuality, right? But just healthiness, where you can both grow, or whoever's involved can grow and flourish and thrive. And so it's requiring you to cut a lot of shit out that's no longer serving you, just completely dropping whatever this is, walking away and moving in a different direction. And as you're doing that, as you're moving in this different direction, like I said, you have many different options. And so then Knight of Swords and that King of Swords, getting clear with your intentions on what cup you will choose, because you can only choose one. So which one will make you the happiest, it's up to you. But then once you choose that, new beginning, the Fool, right? And with this new beginning, we had the Moon. It's unknown what's around the corner, but to trust every step, every turn. Time at the Moon for Leo, Summonizing Venus in April. There's a card coming out. What do we have here? It's on my lap. High Priestess, more Piscean energy. And the Moon. Tower reversed, Scorpio energy. Here's the Moon. That's a big stack. I'm not taking any of that. Tell me the Moon for Leo, Summonizing Venus in April 2021. Page of Wands reversed and Seven of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, so some of you have chosen to walk away from this person, this foundation, this situation that was obviously unhealthy and draining you. Seven of Pentacles, usually you have two options. You can stay where you are and keep investing in the situation or in this project or whatever it is that you're putting your energy towards, right? Because right now it's just been kind of slow, stagnant. Or you can have the choice to move in a different direction and try somewhere else. Sometimes the soil we plant our seeds in isn't the most fertile soil to begin with. So you plant the seed, but nothing really sprouts there. Maybe if you try planting the seed somewhere else, you may just be more successful. And so with the Seven of Pentacles being in the reverse, I feel as if some of you are just like, you know what? I've invested enough time and energy into this. I've been patient. I've tried. But all it's done is just resulted in a cycle repeating itself. And if I stay in this situation, in this foundation relationship any longer, I'm just delaying the inevitable. This is going to come crashing down eventually. We're just postponing it. We're just procrastinating the inevitable. Like, it's gonna happen one day, tomorrow, a week from now, a year from now, but one day it's gonna happen, and it's just gonna keep on repeating until one of us puts our foot down, right? So I think you guys are listening to your intuition with the High Priestess, and you're taking this as a sign to just do what's best for you. Take your road, the high road, right? Focus on your path, your wellness, your well-being, and do what's best for you. And you know what? As you choose to do that, as you choose to walk away from this, as you choose to jump off this wheel, you're not only doing yourself a favor, but the other person or people involved, you're doing them a favor too, right? It's for your own inner peace, and that's also going to create more peace for their life, if they so choose, right? Because obviously, they can continue down their journey, their path, but maybe you doing that could trigger them to look at themselves and maybe do some work as well. You know, sometimes our actions can influence others, even though we may never know. Sometimes things like this happen and affect others like that. Anyways, bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles reversed. I just realized my deck is upside down, but we'll just go with it. Ace of Pentacles reversed, Four of Swords reversed. Some of you, this was a romantic connection. Maybe you just felt as if it was just on and off, on and off, on and off, start quick, end quick, start quick, end quick, wishy-washy, never really know where this person stands, right? And it's just getting frustrating and annoying, and there's a lot of internal conflict. Maybe you know, it was like a relationship, except you didn't have the title, so it was more of like a situationship, but then there was lots of arguing, and you're like, well, what the hell's the point? Like, you know, anyways, it just caused a lot of stress and anxiety in your life. Maybe somebody wasn't clear with their intentions or their feelings, or was just so focused within themselves. Anyways, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I think you're just choosing to walk away from this, honestly, for your own peace. Let's just take a look into the Four of Wands, Four of Swords, 4-4. Four of Wands, Four of Swords for Leo. Yeah, so it's like, basically, month of April, whether you've already had this happen recently or you're in the thick of it right now and you're kind of contemplating going back and forth, do I stay in this situationship or do I leave? Or, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a situationship. I just kind of am getting that now. You've obviously invested a lot of time and energy into this. It hasn't really gone anywhere, or if it has gone anywhere, it's just gone spiraling downhill. Unhealthy drama, mix-up of feelings and intentions and mind games and manipulation, and just like starts quick, ends quick, impossible to like fully break away from this, or you just feel tied to this, or as soon as you move on from them, you come right back, or they come right back, and it's just like an ongoing cycle. And it's not good for either of you, and there could even be some sort of attachment, but it's like you don't want this anymore because all it's doing is making you feel like crap. Oh my god. So you're just wanting to like lay this to rest for your own good and for their sake, but for more importantly, your own peace of mind. Okay, so change for the future. You need to be strong. You need to stand firm. You need to know your worth, Leo, right? And also focus on things that you do love, that are worthy of your time and energy. Let's just, okay, anyways, Four of Wands, Four of Swords. So I do feel like there's healing taking place, and you guys are working to, you know, a much more fulfilling time in your life. Probably relating to that Fool energy, that Seven of Cups, and Knight of Swords. Time at the Four of Wands, Four of Swords for Leo. We have the Two of Wands, so you got a decision. Will you go left? Will you go right? Will you go straight? Will you turn around and go back to the past? I'm just saying. We have the Three of Cups. So what will make you happy? What will make you fulfilled? There are celebrations coming up in the near future, which goes hand in hand with the Four of Wands, celebratory energy and feeling at bliss and just, you know, reaping in all the rewards for your hard work. So there's fun opportunities coming up in the near future. We have the Four of Wands, Four of Swords for Leo. Wow, that just hit me right in the face. Two of Swords. All right. So you had a decision. Do I stay? Do I go? You made the decision to cut something out of your life. That's good. And as you cut this out of your life, oh, you felt so much better. Best decision. You know you made the right decision when you cut someone out of your life and you instantly feel a relief, or your skin stops breaking out, or you have less gray hair. You know, it's just like you knew you did the right thing when you start seeing signs of improvement in your day-to-day life, when there's less stress, when there's less drama, where you're feeling more at peace. That's when you know that was the best decision, right? Let's get one more for the Four of Wands, Four of Swords for Leo. And we have the Page of Pentacles, opportunity for your personal growth and your wellness. You know your worth. It sucks you had to go through this to learn this lesson. Unfortunately, it happens to the best of us. I've been there. I'm sure we've all been there. You know, maybe some of you even got ghosted, which is so unfair, right? How childish is that? But you know what? You deserve better than that shit. Point blank, you know? So, not to laugh or anything, because I know it sucks. But just take this as an opportunity for you to grow and learn, and, you know, the right person will be there for those looking for love or whatever. I know not everybody is, or even if this is regarding your friendships or work or any kind of relationship, the right person will be there. And it sucks that you had to go through this, but not everybody will be like this. Not everybody will put you through this. And if anything, this will just teach you to be careful of who you put your energy towards. And, you know, if you start seeing those red flags, you're able to recognize it quicker and leave it quicker before it turns into anything unhealthy or toxic like this. Like, I swear, you go through it a couple times, you learn your lesson real quick, and then anyone new comes in and they're similar, or maybe it's a little test from the universe, you're able to recognize those red flags from miles and miles away. And so next time, there is no next time, actually. You know, there is no next time after this. All right. Page of Swords, Temperance, and the Six of Pentacles. They could keep tabs on you even when you cut them off or distance yourself or set boundaries. I wouldn't be surprised if they, you know, still ask about you or think about you or check up on you. But what they're seeing is you having peace and calmness and at ease. Like, that's basically what they're seeing here. And Six of Pentacles, just things are more balanced in your life. Yeah. Okay. My phone's gonna die really soon. I'm using that for my timer, so we're gonna wrap this up with some Tikashi messages. So yeah, I think that's what the Stingray talked about earlier, like the decision between the old versus the new, and I think majority of you are choosing to let this go, even though it might be comfortable or what you know, it's just not good for you. But you do you, right? It's your decision, but that's just kind of what it's looking like from the cards coming out. You guys are choosing your own path. Putting your needs and your priorities first. Anyways, so let me get some Tikashi messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this reading in April 2021. Any Tikashi messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have choice. Literally, okay, confirmation. Tikashi messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have surrender and delight. So once you make this choice, surrender to the outcome because you got a delightful outcome. All right, that's just what I got. So choice. Stop making decisions from a fear-based childhood, no choice belief. Childhood realities have taught you a great deal, but it's time to let them go and be an empowered adult. It is time to take charge of your life and make purposeful choices. Now, as an adult, you have Now, as an adult, you never ever have no choice. Be prepared to look at all options. There are more choices than you think. Surrender. Surrender to the highest force of your being and expect that which is always for your highest purpose. Let go and live. You do not always need to control the direction. Simply surrender to the energy of all. You need not use your logical mind to create miracles. Only know that the answer to a question comes when you've let go the need to have the answer. Delight. Enchantment occurs when you least expect it. Open yourself up to the charm of the world and tingle with delight. Have no expectations and life is captivatingly beautiful. Look in the mirror and give yourself the gift of delight as you see who you truly are. Okay, Leo. So that is what I got for you guys for April. If you guys found this insightful or helpful, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys are interested, you can check out my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.